Hey everyone, Alice here. Welcome back to Wizarding Alice, the channel all about all things Harry Potter, Wizarding World, Scotland, travel. There's a little bit of everything here. Welcome back to this very exciting Sunday video. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. It's a behind the scenes video. So I am basically going to take you through my process of making a video from beginning to end. Now obviously I'm a very small YouTuber, a very new YouTuber, so I'm sure there's people out there that have super in-depth, interesting videos about making really complex videos and things like that. This is not this. This is just a casual video, just walking you through how I personally make a video as a very small YouTuber. If you're also a small YouTuber, I'd love to know what your process is for making a video. Is it the same as mine? Is it different? Would love to know. But the video that I am going to be working on with you is a video that's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks from when I'm starting to make this video, and it is a video with me showing you all the different Marvel filming locations in Edinburgh. So that is what I'm going to be working on throughout the process of this video. That video will have come out by the time this one goes up, so feel free to watch that as well. A little plug there. But yeah, so today is the first day I'm really starting to think about it, so let's get started with it. So this is my spreadsheet. Yes, I could show you a screenshot, but I'm doing this instead. This is my spreadsheet, all to do with my YouTube channel. So this first tab here, this is ideas. So if it's green, it's been done. If it's not in green, it's not been done. So I've got filming locations I could go and visit, things in Edinburgh, just general videos, and that was for when I visited the Warner Brothers studio tour. And obviously ideas come to me out with this spreadsheet, but these are just if I'm really stuck on an idea, I could maybe go there. Then this is for my 2011 schedule, so you'll see all my video ideas, the date I want the video to go up, so that's each Sunday, and then whether it's been uploaded or not. So obviously since we're past 2021, every single one has been uploaded, and if it's a bonus Wednesday video, it's in purple. So that's kind of how I do it. So we are now very excitingly in the 2022 schedule. Ooh, don't look. I think I'll maybe have edited a little bit out there just so that you can't see too much, but this is my January and February schedule. So you'll see some that I've already done, hopefully. Sometimes things do change, but that's hopefully what you'll see. And then there's a little bit of an update on what my February upload schedule is going to be. Now, don't hold me to any of that, particularly the live videos. Sometimes those things don't happen. We'll see how things go. At the moment, I don't have anything in for the 27th of February. I like to leave some things blank. Just as things come up, it means I don't have to move too much around. But you'll see that I want to, on the 30th of January, upload my Marvel filming locations in Edinburgh. It is currently the 27th of December, so I typically will need about a month to do a video like this. Now a video like this obviously doesn't actually take a month to put together, but because I obviously work full-time in a different job, YouTube isn't my full-time thing, I have to start thinking about things a month in advance to make sure I've got enough time to do them. So what I'm doing today is I'm just going to sit and do all the planning, and then in a couple of days time I've got a free day where I'm going to go into Edinburgh and actually do all the filming, and then obviously after that I need to do editing, uploading, all the rest of it. So today is the planning day. So obviously I know I'm working towards the deadline of the 30th of January. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sit and write down and research all the different filming locations in Edinburgh. Obviously there's some I already know just off the top of my head, being a big Marvel fan, living in Edinburgh, all those kind of things, but obviously I want to make sure I don't miss any, so I'm going to go and do a little bit of research. Okay, so here we have my plan. Please ignore the annoying gridded paper. I accidentally ordered the wrong notebooks. It's really frustrating. But basically what I've done is I've identified all the different places I want to film, and then generally do a sort of time rundown of how long I'll be at each location, what I want to film, how long it'll take. I want to get the thumbnail at Waverley, so I need to remember to do that, and then you know, all my information. I identified a place that does shawarma nearby because I thought that would be a fun way to end. So I've just included all that. So I'm basically just going to keep this bit of paper and I'll take it with me on the day to kind of give me a guide of what I want to do. But it was as easy as that. So the next time you'll see me will be on the filming day. Good morning everyone, it is day 2 of making my Marvel filming locations video, and today I am going into Edinburgh to actually do the filming. The most important part, one might say. So I actually have some content to edit. So I'm going to take you around with me as I film the video, kind of show you my thought process, how I do it, etc, etc. And maybe just end up taking you around Edinburgh anyway, because I think I need to go to a couple of shops. So maybe do that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to film this quick little introduction so that when we skip to parts of Edinburgh you know what I'm doing. So let's go. So I have reached my first destination for filming. I have just got off the train at Waverley Station, and this is one of the filming locations, so I figured I would do this one first. This is actually probably going to be the last part of the video. You're getting a little bit of insight here. But since I'm here first, I figured, well, I may as well just film while I'm here. But yeah, I'm probably going to put this last because I'm going to kind of do it in chronological order that they appear in the film. So this is where they kind of do fighting in Waverley. Obviously this whole structure wasn't here when they did that. And then across the other side there where it says Edinburgh Waverley, that's where Captain America appears. So I'm just going to do a little bit of filming here and I'll see what comes of it. Okay, I have finished my filming at Waverley. I am now going to take the short, maybe like 5-minute walk up to Cockburn Street, which is where I'm going to do the next part of my filming, which will technically be the first scene. It's very confusing. Excuse the fact that I'm very out of breath. I've just walked up that entire hill. It might not look too steep, but it definitely is. And I am now on Cockburn Street, despite what that sign says. And this is where a lot of the famous filming took place. So Wanda and Vision wander up here, and they go around here. I can't remember if it's the baked potato shop or the milk ran, but they turned it into a fish and chip shop where you get deep fried Mars bars, and they have a conversation out here, and that is when the bad guys show up and they start having a fight. So I'm going to do my proper video now, and I'm going to act as if this is the first place I visited. So sneaky. I am now working my way up the Royal Mile, my favourite street in Edinburgh, and it's actually not too busy. I thought since it was right after Christmas it would be absolutely mobbed, but it's actually not so bad. There is the beautiful St Giles Cathedral, and I'm coming up now to 2 filming locations. The first one is right here. It is the City Chambers, and unfortunately it looks like it's been closed off today, which is a shame. And then the other one's outside St Giles, so I'm going to do a little bit of filming now. I am now making my way up to the castle at the very top of the Royal Mile. It is actually quite busy up here. This is where everyone's obviously up here, hence why everywhere else was so quiet. But yeah, so what I've done is I've had a quick review of the content I've created so far. I'm very happy with it, but it's not going to be a very long video. That was a concern of mine, just because there aren't that many filming locations, so I did think it was probably going to be a bit short. I do try and make all my videos at least 10 minutes. I just think that's a nice time to really sit and watch something, so I'm just going to do a little bit of extra filming, add a bit of content, a little bit of colour, and that will include Edinburgh Castle, because you do see Edinburgh Castle in the parting shot, so I thought that would be quite a nice thing to film. And I'm also going to go to the shawarma place and get a bit of content for that, and hopefully that will kind of bring the video runtime up a bit. I don't like to do content just for the sake of content, but I do think I can make these bits of video quite good, so I'm happy to add them in. Okay, so now we have moved on to the editing stage of making this video. I was planning to do it a couple of days after I filmed. I don't tend to do it immediately after filming, but I had a spare afternoon after I got home, so I am now sitting in my super cozy hoodie just editing the video, and it is actually all edited and done. So I thought I'd kind of walk you through my process. Yes, there's never a nice place to pause the video. So what I do is I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I just used 2021, and I put all my videos into here and then just drag them over to the timeline bar just in order as they go. So this is, as you can see, the first sort of introduction that I did, and then moving on to the actual filming. And then what I've also done is downloaded some parts from the film and spliced them in as well, just in between me talking, just so it makes sense. Really isn't that complicated. It's pretty much a copy and paste activity. I tend to stick to one timeline, so this is video and this is audio, and then sometimes if I've got background music I will pop that on this second audio track. But I mean, it's really nothing too complicated. I do not claim to be a pro at all at it. The only thing I do is I change, where is it? I changed the volume level of anything that I film to 9.0. I've just found that that's quite a nice level. And then if I'm using music or any video clips, I'll sort of adjust the volume so it's not too crazy a difference switching between different formats. And then for each video, I also adjust the color correction. Now again, I really don't know much about this. I just toggle until I find something I'm happy with, and then I tend to use the exact same numbers on all the clips so that it all looks the same. It doesn't look like it's coming from like 10 different days and videos and weather types and all that kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do. And then at the end, just add on my title card. And then that's all done. I watch through it, which I've just done right before picking up the camera. I watch through the entire thing start to end to make sure, you know, there's no errors, it makes sense, there's no point where there's no audio or anything like that. It's all as it should be. And then it is time to export it. Again, if you're super into, you know, details about these things, I can let you know, not that I know much myself. But yeah, I literally just change the preset and then export. And then a video like this is about 11 minutes long, will probably, well, it says about there, about 40 minutes. It's normally longer than whatever it gives me here. So let's say an hour. So in the meantime, what I do is work on my thumbnail. Now, a thumbnail definitely doesn't take an hour to make, don't get me wrong, especially because thumbnails are probably the thing I'm weakest at. I tend to just upload a picture, and I'm going to try and make this one a little bit more engaging and make it a bit more eye-catching, I guess, to make more people want to click on the video. So I certainly wouldn't use what I'm about to do as a template because I'm very new to it, but I just use Canva. I do have a Canva Pro account, and I tend to start with a basic picture. So this is a picture I took while I was out of Coburn Street, which is where a lot of the filming took place. And so now I would normally just upload this picture, but I'm going to try and make it a little bit more jazzy. So I'll let you know what I come up with at the end. Okay, I think this is as good as it's going to get for me. Again, really not good at thumbnails. They're really not my thing. If you know of any classes or something that I could take to improve my thumbnails, that would be great. I would definitely appreciate the link. But yeah, I'm still not 100% sure whether to keep these in. I don't know if it would look better and cleaner without them. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'm sure you'll see once you've seen the video. But yeah, so I've made the thumbnail, still got about 45 minutes of that video left to export, so I'll pick up with you when it's time to upload it. Okay, that is the video successfully imported, or exported I should say. I've just had a really quick run through of it. I just dragged the thing at the bottom all the way along to make sure that it exported every single clip for the video, so it all seems to be working well. The audio's in sync because sometimes that can be an issue. So now what I've done is it automatically saves here, which is just my WizardingAlice folder. So I've just renamed it, and then I'll pull it into the folder that I've made for it. In here, it's all my videos from 2021. Each one gets its own folder. So these are 2022. So these two automatically appear in this folder once I start making the video in Adobe, and then this is the Adobe project. So if I wanted to maybe come back to this video and re-edit it, I would open it here, and this would the full video would open in Premiere Pro. Then I create a folder called raw footage. So this is literally every clip that I used in that video, so everything I filmed and then bits from the film as well. And then just in the main folder, I save the final video and the thumbnail. So that just means that if I ever need to come back to this video for whatever reason, every single thing I need is tucked away in here. So just thought I'd show you that because you might find it interesting. And then in the main Wizarding Alice folder, I just also have the end card and the music that goes with it, so I can just quickly drag them in. So now what I'm going to do is upload it to YouTube. If you've not come across this before, uploading to YouTube is actually pretty simple. I just select my files, so I just go to the right folder and click my final video, and then that will start uploading. It normally takes at least an hour to actually upload the video, so you'll see here it's uploading, but that's fine. It generates a link for you, so if I wanted to schedule tweets or something, I could do that. YouTube has recently added this reuse details link, which is really useful. So I can just pick a video, so I don't know, I'll just choose my most recent one and click reuse, and that will add in everything from that past video, which means that when you go down to tags, for example, I don't have to redo all of it. So what I'll do is I will change the thumbnail the title, and I'm going to call this Marvel Filming Locations in Edinburgh. And then I always just have my little username there. Then what I'm going to do is this part of the description stays every time. So just asking people for ideas for videos if you've got anything, and my social media channels, but this bit changes for each video. So I'm going to update that now. Okay, so I've updated that. I tend to just do a sentence or two. I feel like people don't really read much of the description anyway. And then I'm adding in this new bit that I haven't done before, but I think I definitely want to start doing, which is if you enjoyed this video, you might like these other Wizarding Alice videos, and then suggesting videos that are similar, so that if someone clicks on and they enjoy it, then I'm linking them to other videos that I do, rather than them clicking off and basically never finding my channel again. So we'll see how that goes. And then I've just got the bit I always have at the end. So now I need to upload the thumbnail, so I'll just open that there. YouTube will generate some for me if I wanted to use them, but they are never very nice, so there is the one that I've put together. Do I want to add this to a playlist? I don't. It doesn't really fit any that I've got, and I could create a new playlist, but I don't think I'll do enough Marvel videos to really warrant that. I always put no, it's not made for kids, even though my videos would be fine for children, just because this adds a whole new set of laws and restrictions and things, so just ignore all of them. Then what I do is I go to my tags and get rid of any that aren't really relevant. So obviously these came from the last the last video, so some aren't really relevant anymore, so I'll just add in a few more. So I'll add in things like Marvel, MCU, Avengers, all that kind of stuff. Okay, and then update the language. I'd never bother adding with the recording location or anything. I can just ignore all these people and blogs. So then I click next. So this is if I wanted to add subtitles and end screen, all that kind of thing. I don't have enough subscribers to do a lot of these things yet. Checks, so that's about, copyright and things. YouTube does that. And then visibility, so you can make it private, unlisted, or public. Obviously I want people to find it, so I am making it public, but I'm also going to schedule it. I don't want it to go up right now. I want it to go up in a couple of weeks. So it always goes up at 12 p.m. in the afternoon UK time. So pop that in, and then I check my schedule. So I want this to go up on the 30th of January. So I can put uploaded on that one now, and then I will choose the 30th of January and schedule. And then it will go up along with all my other videos, the entire list. So you'll see that there's some here that haven't gone up yet, they're scheduled. And then we've got public. I am fighting these copyright claims. I do have permission to use the video at the end, but the company always automatically disputes it. So every time I have to like claim it and, you know, get permission back again. It's a whole thing. But so yes, so this one is up here, and then on the day, which will be the 30th at 12, it will upload. And that is basically the entire process of making a video. And this is how I normally look by the end of putting a video together. At the beginning, I've got my makeup done, I've got my hair done, I'm actually wearing an outfit. By the end of the editing phase, I'm looking like this. But it's just the realities of making a video. I never get dressed up just to edit, so this is the reality. So yeah, so that's it. Basically the whole video is done. So then obviously the most important bit, now that the actual video has been created, is making people want to watch it and know about it and things like that. So I'll use my Twitter account to promote the video. So once it goes up on that Sunday, I'll put a tweet out letting people know that it's there. And what I'm considering maybe doing is actually starting to also make a smaller form of the video, like a little, I don't know, 30-second clip that I could put maybe on TikTok or on Twitter, just as like a little sneak peek of the video. I'm still not sure. It would require quite a lot of time, and as YouTube isn't my full-time job, I'm not sure I'd have the time to do it, but that's something I'm maybe considering doing in the future. So it'd be great to know what you think, if you think that's something that would be worth my time. I don't know, and I still haven't figured out TikTok yet, but yeah, I definitely need to work more on that side of things in terms of actually promoting the video out there, but what I do at the moment is mostly on Twitter. So good segue, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, as you'll have seen, link below. It'd be great if you could check out my content on there. And with that, I am done. So I hope you found this interesting. I hope you got a good insight into my filmmaking process. If you're a small YouTuber yourself, it'd be great to know what things you do the same, what things you do differently, any kind of part of your process. I would love to know. But apart from that, please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.